Okay, YouTube's back. What's up, YouTube? I dropped you because you weren't chatting. There's a whole bunch of you here. I don't know if you were bots or what, but none of you were chatting. I didn't like that. Now, if you're gonna show up again, I need you to chat. When you join the channel, just give me a little chat. Literally not engagement farming. I literally just want to know if you're real. Are you in my imagination? Is Enterprise having its employees watch my stream now because of the last stream? Because remember, we were talking dirt about Enterprise last stream. Does Enterprise have 18 lawyers watching my stream to see if I mention Enterprise again? Or start talking about how good their customer service is? And about how their stock is always accurate? Like, if you rent a car in Enterprise, and it says they have the car, you can 100% count on that car being there whenever you show up. I have no doubt in my mind the Enterprise will be there waiting for you with the car that you reserve. Sam, he is a beef farmer, and I've seen the man eat a steak. They got nothing better to do. Yeah, maybe that's what my YouTube streamers viewers were. Well, if they still have nothing better to do, they can come back. If not, that's fine. We don't need YouTube anyway. We're just trying to be inclusive. Okay, Consolidated Repair Candidate is now available on server 0. First donor route test includes a proven batch. Okay. Did you copy it to server 0? Yeah. Triplanar repair test. For some reason, I feel like the copying to server 0 is faster today. No, it was not copied there. Okay, it's still copying. That's why it's up there. My dearest Henry, it has been 45 minutes since I've last written you. I miss our communications. We used to be so close. What happened? Did I say something wrong? Was it that I did not want to see your graphics? Please tell me. Please write back. Thank you. Since I last wretched you? Come on. Henry's not going to reply to that. I miss our communications. We used to be so close. What happened? I say something wrong. Was it that I did not want to see your graphics? Please tell me. Please write back. Thank you. There we go. To be fair, he did ask me for my contact information. It is not unreasonable for me to message him back. I meant the Enterprise employees since they don't work anyway. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Enterprise employees are watching because they have nothing better to do. For what it's worth, our analytics are at a 0 across the board right now. So, very suspicious. I don't believe any of those 18 people are actually watching. I don't know where they came from, but they did not come back. And I really wish GPS lines would work correctly. Boop, 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 boop. Fox, I miss working for you. It was fun to drive over your mounds. Wait, what happened? What is that? Where'd this bale come from? Well, it's no good anymore. It's all wet. Okay, do we have a updated Fenton? Still no. Let me ask to make sure it's actually copying. Are you still copying it? Because right now it is not showing up correctly. It's showing as a corrupt zip. Oh, we missed a allow here. Sorry about that. I'm watching now. Please try again. So it did think it copied over correctly. But it does not seem like it. The enhanced vehicles lines work just fine. You just need to learn which 6 buttons to push to turn them on. You know, one of these streams we're going to be doing an enhanced vehicle tutorial. And I will not be the one leading it. Someone will be teaching me and we'll just laugh at how much I'm bad at doing it. Because we did try that one time and it didn't work. But I'm willing to try it again. It is not still copying current public version, blah blah blah. New server 0 file name, GE donor FS25 loadable full repair test. It's not there. It's not there. I'm not sure what you think you're copying, but it's just not working at all. Oh. I pinged it and then it didn't do anything. Oh, it's waiting on me again. I said I'd watch it, and then I almost missed it again. I'm a terrible supervisor. Alright, Henry, you have 1 more hour to reply. I'd very much like to see your graphics that you will use to improve my channel and help retain my YouTube viewers that were so actively watching me until I abandoned them all. Dang nabbit. The build did not produce a candidate. The output shows as truncated at, is it 7 megabytes? Why is it failing so hard? Hobo, what you doing? This is the correct direction. Reuse the known hobo assets from B31st and handle the residual FS25 base map reference conversion family from actual remaining log evidence. That's awesome. Good job. Do that. In fact, teach the Fenton one how to do that, because the Fenton one is not doing that right now. Next game for Phil, Boat Sim. Is there a boat simulator? Seafarer, the ship simulator. We're missing audio. Wow. I can see why it's so well rated. Alaska said if there's a power washer simulator, you know there has to be a boat sim. That's true. Riveting content. The reviews are mixed, of course. Wait, really? They have a bunch of different... Okay, I thought the DLC was like $50 a piece. I was like, no wonder people are pissed. But no, that's just the combination with the game. I don't understand what the game... I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Hang on. We'll read the reviews in a second. Gotta get turned around. We are way far out of the way. I don't understand what the game wants. I sail into a harbor, Fort Westport, in the Herbert, and get the message that I discovered it. But when I go to my tablet, the harbor is still locked and I cannot view the available cargoes. The only two harbors that are unlocked are Medicton, which has oil on offer for 165, and Sandham, which wants oil but only at 154. So I would lose money on each cargo. In earlier sessions, I've ended up soft locked at the end of a mission where the last step is return to ship when I'm already on the ship, and no matter what I do, it won't go tick off that last step. I had to create a new profile and start all over just to progress. Hang on, we got to get lined up. The review's not over. Don't worry. Okay, now we're in line. Let me turn some lights on. There we go. Okay. I managed to rescue, repair a stranded boat, but later could not manage to rescue the shipwrecked people from the water. No matter how close I appeared to be from the helm, when I got to the side of the ship, the lifebelts would not let me throw far enough. I eventually threw about a dozen overboard in general vicinity, and then ran over to one of the survivors and managed to pick him up by the fluke, perhaps knocking a lifebelt into him. I think I would enjoy the game if I could work out what I'm doing wrong or why what I'm doing doesn't work. 23 people found it helpful. One person found it funny. So this was early access as of July 19th. So I guess it's still early access. I guess that makes sense. Developer actually responded to this feedback. Did they respond to the first one? No. See, that first one probably would be a good one to respond to. Oh, there's 2 comments. Oh, they did respond. Okay. Same issue. I got locked out of progressing just because we returned a ship. Thanks for a detailed review. I'm sorry you had a confusing, frustrating experience. Westport discover message, but blah, blah, blah. Also agreed on a bigger point. When it's hard to tell what you're doing wrong, what's not working kills the fun. Sam says, ships at sea looks better. All right, we're going down a rabbit hole, aren't we? Oh, it has a soundtrack, too. Oh, boy. Oh, oh. New Tier 3 ships. Fishing ship, Turbo. Cargo ship, Nordland. Service ship, Skomkat. New service operations. New lighthouse missions. New searchlight system. Did you guys see him getting ready to throw his lasso? He's gonna round that lighthouse up. Power outage service. Because you could see like flashing electricity normally when you're working on stuff. Yep. That's what it looks like when it's broken. Purse sign fishing. Fish production line. What about this look better? Just the game in general? It told me what was new, but it didn't tell me what it was. So maybe I just watched the wrong trailer. It's nice to see that they included women. Because women can be fishermen too. In fact, they are showcasing women as fishermen. Makes sense. Oh, here's the official gameplay trailer. Let's go. Flippy. Hopefully it doesn't go flippy. Work in progress. I mean, the graphics don't look bad. Shipyard. Definitely didn't get very creative. Oh, it has Power Wash Simulator in it. So, like, why do you even need Power Wash Simulator when you have ships at sea? It'd be nice, honestly, if the power washing in Farm Sim was a little bit more realistic, like that was. Because in Farm Sim, you can just hold the hose up to the vehicle, and it'll just wash it. I think you should actually have to walk around and wash it everywhere. We should find or make a mod that does that. I'm sure it'd make everyone happy. You get a rowboat? Heck yeah, brother. Women on boats just brings bad luck by bananas. Sam, that opens a can of worms. One Fox. Washer mod only for Wagons Farm, right? Commercial fishing. You guys ever watch Below Deck? Kick rocks. That's what I think of whenever I think of ship life now. But I guess there's boring stuff too, like LOL. I can already see someone's ticket. Somebody wrote a slur on my tractor. Honestly, that would be so good. That'd be so good. We should do that. In fact, we're going to see if that exists. Hang on. Farming simulator, realistic power washing. Nope. Nope. Okay. We got this. We're gonna figure it out. First of all, okay, we do have a map that we can test, but we're not gonna test it yet. We're gonna test 5. Test 5. I am in desperate need to come up with a mod that will allow you to realistically power wash tractors and other equipment in Farming Simulator instead of just standing in one place and having it clean the whole tractor. Can you please assist in making that mod or telling me if it's possible? Man, this is gonna go over like white on rice. That's a saying, right? White on rice. We're stuck. Come on. Come on. We have semi-realistic power wash mod already. It takes washing additive and does nothing but waste money. No, that's not what I want. I want to be able to draw phallic symbols on tractors. But why? How am I stuck? I literally don't think I can get unstuck. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, well, let's put, yeah, we just had to put our, oh no, we ran out of fuel. Why did no one tell me we were running out of fuel? I guess we're gonna have to abandon that one, just pick up another one. Because that's how it works on the community server. Sam does a face palm. Wagon, how much do you pay the new guy boss to make what? Too much money, boss. Too much money. Hang on. How much you pay the new guy? Okay, I see. I see what you're saying. How much you pay the new guy, boss? Too much money. Too much money. There was some like punctuation missing there. Yes, it's possible. And it would be a genuinely useful mod. Okay. Okay. Why the current washer cleans everything. The stock pressure washer Lance raycast to identify which vehicle you're aiming at, but then calls clean vehicle. A practical, realistic mod is feasible. A new FOC realistic pressure wash mod could make washing depend on aim point actually hitting the machine, distance from the nozzle, spray duration on that area, optional pressure nozzle configuration, blah blah blah. Important limitations. A perfect wash exactly where the water cone touches pixel by pixel system is not realistically universal in FS25. Most vehicles don't expose dirt through shared shader amount. And many mod groups group the entire vehicle into one washable object. Oh, that sucks. So if the vehicles only have one section of dirt, then it's not possible. How can it do zone-based washing if the vehicle only has one zone? You have to read between the grease stains. Okay, Hobo needs something from us. We gotta get turned around. Otherwise we're gonna run out of gas again. Then we'll have to abandon another lawnmower. The live replacement build completed successfully. The earlier exit 9 notification was from the blah 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 blah. We're looking for donor FS25 loadable full repair. Oh, we were like, I didn't switch screens, so no one told me. My bad. Server 0. We're looking for donor FS25 loadable for repair test. Donor FS25. This one? Triplanar? No. Loadable full repair test. No, that still says 0 megabytes. Issues. I'll pass it on. Still says this. Wagon. So that could explain why I do not know. Wagon sent me something. We're gonna try looking for it first. that, oh, that's crazy. Okay, I could see how that could be used. That's crazy. So the guy was just riding around with that boom arm up, took out a whole freaking sign. Okay, I see. I see what you're talking about, wagon. Now the joke makes sense. Okay, we allegedly have a good mod coming now. Man, our 17 viewers, 18 viewers never came back on YouTube. So sad. So sad. You know what? They must have gotten word from Henry. Henry probably told them to not come back. Okay, so that one, is that the one we want? I think that's one. Oh, wait, there's also this test. Okay, what's the name that we're looking for? Donor FS25 loadable full repair R2 test. The other ones are showing up now, so maybe it just wasn't copied over yet. Loadable full repair test. So this one, I think we need to try this one. Okay, we're gonna try loading it. Why does it still say it? Oh, cannot find. Okay, good. Okay, we should have the only one there now. So let's load up Farm Sim again. It's going to be a good one. It's going to load. It's going to be perfect. Maybe. Oh, it did load. Hey, yo. Well, what's broken about it? Surely there's something broken. I think maybe that texture shouldn't be black. The twigs are rubber. Don't instantly fall on the ground anymore. I think the cliff sides probably are broken. The building's broken. Okay, this is arguably much better than it has been. I think there's something to work with. Okay, we'll tell it JK. We just weren't waiting long enough for the copy to finish. And give it that log. No, wrong one. Wrong one. JK, we just weren't giving it long enough to copy over. This is the one that's not the R2 test, but it should be the same thing. When looking at it, I see that a bunch of stuff looks good. Some ground textures are broken, but not all of them. The twigs on the ground still look rubbery. All the buildings are basically transparent, not showing up, and so is the ground beneath them. The cliff sides and some of the mountain textures are also missing. That's a short list of what I noticed. Here's the log file that should give you everything. Let's try to get it working 100%. So yeah, pressure washing simulator in Farm Sim's not possible, sadly. Let's clean up the disk and try to see what we can do. My dearest Henrietta, I fear this is the last time I may write you, for I have not heard back. In order to enter the kingdom, you must provide the assets of which you speak, for we may not let you in if we do not know your worth. Please provide your value ahead of time so that we may evaluate. Sending kindest regards. Philip. That's a good message. If he doesn't respond to that one, there's something wrong with Henry. I'll treat this as a first usable runtime validation, not as a reason to speculate from the screenshot description. I sent you a copy of the logs. Okay, it did look at that. Good. Finally, I got whatever's in my teeth out of it that's bothering me. Still feel a little good about getting a working Fenton tonight, but we're losing time. And the loss of our 18 YouTube viewers is part of the reason why it's going so slow. Their energy was powering the AI. But when they didn't chat, the energy was gone. Hear that, my 2 YouTube viewers? We need your chat power. We need you to respond so that the AI knows that you care. And we can get a Fenton built tonight. Only you have the power to get Fenton done tonight. Hobo, what's going on with you? Nothing. You're still working. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Free the immediate save pressure first. Remove 1.7 abandoned temp. Move 3.6 gigabyte incomplete rebuild. Okay. I also started a verified archive pass for the old loose Fenton candidates. One important finding: server 0 is currently running, but on populated save game 3, its displayed selector is Hobo's Hollow, but does not prove the newly updated candidate is loaded. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's loaded or not. We need to get it working without any errors. I mean, it kind of does matter, but it also doesn't matter. I'm sure it knows what I mean. Then I guess I could load it, like I have been with Fenton. Okay. What was I about to do? Something related to one of these. If the AI had better graphics to look at, it'd probably work faster. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I was about to have another chat do something. What was I about to have it do? Oh, disk space. Disk space. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I need you to look at the Hermes folder and find out what's taking up all the disk space. Because we keep on increasing it, and I have no idea what's taking up all that space right now. Foxy, how's Black Flag if you're still sitting here? I almost said Black Fag, and I'm pretty sure that would get me in trouble. Black Flag. Must be asleep or busy looking at the peasants from the top of his mountain. Making sure his gardeners do their work properly so he can whip them if they're not. The new log is enough to explain every visual symptom you listed. Also proves the donor route is now entering gameplay, so we're no longer diagnosing a load fail. Yes, very good. Isolated 3 direct render failures in the active map. Now tracing the FS25 material file table equivalents for those active buildings and train contracts. So the next package fixes the whole rendering. Steering. What I was about to say. I read Fox's message and I was about to say something. Oh. All the buildings and stuff are already fixed on our old archive, so we should just be able to fix it based on that instead of starting over. Okay. One Fox. Not played for a while. Mrs. Fox approved a PS5, which arrived today. Why would you get a PS5? You're a PC player. We don't play console. Not asleep. Lost in a work laptop. Your voice keep me awake. Bad English again. Your bad grammar keeps me guessing what you're saying. But I'm glad that I'm keeping you awake. Is work really that boring? Kick rocks. No, that's what Wagon says. You can't take Wagon saying. The runtime log is decisive, blah blah. Confirmed repairs, blah blah. Well, not fake. The 113 missing terrain layers, including FS22 map, US train families. Because it's generally close, I need the actual FS25. You're right, that is a better route than trying to recreate. Yeah. It was trying to resolve stuff that we've already solved. But it kind of seems like it's going the opposite direction. Let me just clarify with it. Said a lot of stuff. I didn't care to read it, but please make sure that you are using the current working base that I loaded and saw all those results, and then piling on the working graphics to fix it up. Because the file that we have right now that's working is good. We just need to copy over the graphic fixes from the copy that didn't load. Hopefully that makes sense to it. Hobo. Sam, if you only had something better, like a PC. Exactly. If you have a PC that can play Farming Simulator, you could probably play any game that you wanted to. There's no reason to buy a PS5. Especially since the games are so stupid expensive. And you don't really get to keep them anymore. Especially, I think, did they officially get rid of the disc portion of PS5 now? Or are they all digital only? Or have they not done that yet? Just about? Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, another reason not to get PS5. You can't own your games anymore. Even if you have a copy that takes discs, I'm sure soon they'll stop producing the disc copies. So you're just buying a digital copy that you can't resell. That's really the only benefit to having a console, is that you could play the game and then resell it or trade it whenever you're done with it. You can't really do that with PC as much at all. But when they take the disc away, then there's no benefit. It's for when Mrs. Fox moves me out of the study. LOL. Alaska, when you're talking, or when you're a billionaire, you have to spend your money on something. True. But really, Fox could probably just throw his money off the mountainside to the peasants below, and that would be a good use of money. He'd get some good laughs out of that. Them jumping up and down, trying to grab it. Sam, buy like 2 sticks of RAM. That'll solve your money issues. So true. One Fox, true. Disc version so I can play PS4 games. I guess that's the thing. But yeah, just throw some money down on the peasants from your mountaintop palace, and I think you'll get a good laugh out of that. That'd be a good use of your money. For now. How's the ski lodge? The ski lodge is closed. There's no skiing going on right now. I think you're thinking that your weather is the same as ours, but it's the opposite. Just like our toilets run the opposite way of yours. I have concrete graphic transplant mechanisms now. The next archive will preserve the loaded donors' data field behavior. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do. I don't know why that's so hard. Hermes accounts for 6 gigabytes of the usage? What's the rest of it? What's the rest of the usage then? Summertime is for base jumpers, right? I don't do base jumping. Ain't no way. I ain't that dumb. No, I think summertime around here is probably mountain biking more than anything else. In terms of extreme sports. I'd say base jumpers is a very small population, especially compared to mountain biking. That's the jumping off a bridge my mom warned me about. No, that's jumping off a cliff. It's the, if all your friends jumped off a cliff, would you do it too? Yeah. That's the one your mom warned you about. Oh, our concurrent viewers are going up again. What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing today? I'm going to give you another chance. To confuse what I'm talking about, we had 18 viewers on YouTube. No one was saying anything. I sussed, that was super sus, so I just cut off YouTube. Gave him a chance to chat. I wasn't engagement farming. I just wanted to know if the viewers are real. Literally no one was chatting from YouTube, and I cut the YouTube stream off. So Let's not do that again with you guys. I believe in you four. You four are the genuine YouTube watchers that are the best people. I live in Minnesota. We have 2 cliffs, lots more bridges. I guess maybe that could be a regional saying. If your friends jumped off a bridge, would you jump off it too? One fox. I will use rack off rather than kick rocks. That sounds like something someone would blather in Australia. Rack off, would ya? That's a terrible Australian accent. Forgive me. Okay, what the rock? That's rocking dumb. That's funny, Sam. Why do we have 2 copies of assets mods? That's a problem. The work area, Fenton Forest. Okay. I need to get turned around before I get stuck again. And then we'll provide instructions. Let's remove the asset mods JD8R 540 triples copy. We should dissuade any agent from making work trees off of that repo specifically because it's so large. Work trees otherwise are okay. And we also should clean up the Fenton folder a little bit, but I'm going to have the Fenton agent do that instead of you. Okay, Fenton's still rolling. No new test zip has been published yet. The live server 0 build is checksum jazz, blah blah. Will be reported only after its final zip validation. So this will be the one that we can test with. Okay. Medic, there's uncommitted swather pack changes. Do we need those? Are you watching tonight, Medic? If I don't hear from you, I have no regrets just deleting it, because I'm sure that you can use AI to make it again. But I feel like the swather changes were made to address... He is at a conference. Then yeah, we'll delete it. I feel like those were done to address a bug that wasn't related to that mod. And it probably still needs done, but it can be easily redone. For the record, I don't think I approved his PTO. I don't even think I got a request. Okay, we are looking for donor graphics material transplant. We need to delete some of these older ones. That one definitely is gone. Be a whole lot easier if we deleted them so we could find the new ones quicker. Donor FS25 loadable full repair test. No, these are the ones we're looking for. Remove both requested JD8R work trees, discarding the uncommitted results. Also add a persistent Hermes workspace rule. Agents must not create work trees or duplicate copies from the retired. No. Kind of right, kind of wrong. Specifically from the assets-mods and assets-maps repos. Not from the JD8R 540 triple folder, because that folder should be gone now. That repo should not exist. We should only have assets-mods and assets-maps. So it's saying it can't copy to server 0 for some reason. I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. We gotta get that map copied over. That's gonna be our final test. No, 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 no. We should not make any work trees. No, we should not make any work trees because we do not want a separate copy of that 11 gigabytes anywhere else aside from the original copy. So it's writing as graphics material transplant test. I don't see it yet. So to clarify, you are copying that zip over now. Yes, okay. Test 5 is done correctly. Yes, actively running now. Still in the building stage phase. Okay. Please give me the exact path so I can point the Fenton agent at it whenever it's done. Henry, TikTok, you got like 4 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer, depending on how long it takes Fenton to wrap up, but you got a solid 4 minutes max, or minimum at least. I would say probably 10 minutes maximum. You work so hard to sell me. You're missing your shot. You miss 100% shots that you don't take. If anyone's ever going to take you seriously, Henry, in sales moving forward, this is your time. Closers. What do they say about closers? What's the saying about closers? Closers aren't... No, what's that saying? Coffee is for closers, Henry. If you're not going to close the sale, you don't get coffee tomorrow morning. In fact, you don't get coffee ever again, Henry. Today's the time to shine. They're going to ask you to sell that pin to them in an interview in the future. And if you can't sell anything to me, you're not going to sell that pin. You got to close this tonight, Henry. We're waiting. We're so anxious, so excited to see your graphics. The graphics that would improve my stream tenfold, that would get me all of the followers I could ever desire. True, yeah, it could. Those graphics would even raise the dead from my YouTube viewers, so they would finally send a message in chat. Without those graphics, though, the YouTube viewers are like, nope, ain't gonna chat to that Phil guy. I don't even know why I'm in this stream. I'm not even watching. Okay, should be ready, meow. No, it's not ready, meow. It's still copying. It thinks that it's ready, but it's not. Henry, I want to let you know, Henry. You're in the FOC server right now, but when this stream ends, and maybe even as the last thing that we do on this stream, you will be banned from the FOC server. Come on, let's get the mod copied over so I can pull it down. All right, Hobo, what you got going on? You're still rolling. Oh, you know what's missing from our stream? Music. That is why YouTube is not chatting. The music was not going. I forget why we stopped the music. I think we were watching a video. But I'm surprised Sam didn't mention it. I was wondering what we were missing. So Hobo Hollow's moving forward. V2 is gameplay proven deployed. You know what? We could actually try that one. We'll try that one at the same time as Fenton. What is the name of the map? Converted V2 asset restore. Alright, we'll save that one. Status check. It's still not finished copying. Don't cancel it. Just tell me where it's at. It probably won't know. Drive straight. No one's gonna take us serious if we can't drive straight. Server 0 file system. The archive is ready, complete, and stable. There's no active processes reading or writing that zip from this host. Doubt. Copy to the NFS though. You copied it to an NFS though, right? So maybe that NFS is still copying it in a background process? Right, so it won't be able to tell. Which is probably why I did the checksum stuff in the past. it would just continuously run checksums to see if it finished. We have the suspenseful music accompanying us. All right, Henry, author of some famous book in the 1500s. We're about to do some cleanup. You are the first thing that we need to do to clean up the stream. Everyone say goodbye to Henry. Lock. And members. Where is members? Server settings. Members. Henry. Signals. Oh, he does have a signal. Engaged in suspected spam activity. That's pretty sus. Alright, Henry. Good knowing you. He is banned. Yeah, Henry, we'll all miss you. It's good meeting you. I can still feel the glaze all over my donut. Okay, I am tired of waiting. I'm tired of cutting grass. We're gonna hop out. We're gonna look at Hobo, at least. Y'all calm down, okay? He was glazing really hard. I was just acknowledging it. Alright, where is me Hobo? How did the Discord chat get messed up? When did that happen? No one told me. Oh, I must have adjusted it whenever I was looking at the mod stuff. Okay, that's fair. Now you can see the chat. Oh. This is objectively terrible. And none of these fields have any established crop. Is that normal? At least for this map? I guess it might be normal for this map. It was created exclusively for us, so that makes sense. I think it at least knows about all the missing graphics, because it said that it still needed to fix those. At least the PDA looks better than Fenton's PDA. Fenton's PDA looks terrible right now. I've literally never looked around at the signs or anything. Co-op. Oh yeah, didn't he name a bunch of sell points after... Yeah, different players. I remember. Campsite. Bindle Sticks Campground. Not gonna lie, this piano music kind of slaps right now. Circle C Saloon. Cool. Yeah, Haggis put a lot of effort in this map. That'll be cool if we can get it back. Okay, is Fenton ready yet? It's still not done copying over. Alright, I guess the first thing that we're gonna do on Friday is test the map. If I don't get around testing it first. Maybe we'll have a finished map by the start of Friday's stream. I guess we'll have to see. I think that is all for tonight, though. thank you to my 8 loyal, dedicated YouTube followers. You didn't do much, or sorry, viewers. You didn't do much. You didn't chat at all, but you're here, and that's all that matters. Thank you to my loyal Twitch followers who actually, no, you guys do chat. You're good. You're good. It's just YouTube that sucks. But thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.